Alright, for this week's trick, shuffle deck and a selected card. And let's just say the card is the Six of Hearts. So we're going to take the 6 here and cut it into the middle. Okay. Give the deck a few cuts, quick shuffle. And a few more cuts. Just try to mix it in real well, and then just from the center of the deck, one card is going to come out, and it is actually the selected card, the Six of Hearts, and that's the trick. Okay, so for the trick, a card is picked, and it doesn't really matter what it is. Place it on top. This is meant to be done at a table, so, what you're going to do is pick up the deck. You're going to break off a small packet from the bottom, sling it onto the top, and what you want to do is get it so that it's pretty square in the front, but there's a thumb break in the back, so your thumb is just pinching that so it keeps it apart. So our selection is right there. Okay, so we cut, make a break over that, and cut again. Try to keep this square, try to hide the sides with your hands by making a cover there. Break off another one, break off the last one. Let's bring the selection to the top. So when done smoothly, it looks something like that. So small packs at a time, and mention that we're losing their card into the deck. After you've done that, what you can do, separate the deck in half, give it a shuffle, make sure that their card ends last, and complete the shuffle. Now what you're going to do is, they think their card's mixed into the middle, you're going to cut off a couple of small packs, keeping the same thumb break. A few little packets of cards, and if you want it to be more towards dead center. And now what you're going to do is, you have it like so, looks somewhat square from the front, and you're just going to, with your thumb, count one card up. Alright, so when it's face down, it's a little bit more difficult, but just pull up on one card. Now, a good thing that will help this is if you sort of bend the edge like this. That'll help you count a little bit better. So just slightly bend that edge. That may help if you need to, but if you can get away with not doing it, that's best. And we get it right there, and then what you're going to do is, with the packets aside, you're pretty much going to be grabbing it with your middle finger up here and your thumb back here, and then as you bring it out of the deck, it will spin. So you have it in the middle, grabbing it, the single card, and the packets we're going to be holding regularly, but grabbing that with the middle finger there and the thumb, and then it will spin out and drop onto the table like so. So with the deck away, it looks sort of like this. Grabbing it sort of, you want it to grab it above the nail so it can spin all the way around your finger, and then just drop it onto the table. Since it's actually coming from the middle, make sure to hold these packets aside for a little bit before you reconnect them. So it's on top, a couple of cuts to send it to the middle, count off one, and then pull it out just like so, and show it to be their actual selected card. So that's the trick. Practice makes permanent, do it right. If you want to, this is a good way to do a four-of-a-kind production. Whenever I have my cards, just, if I'm carrying them around in my pocket, I always put four-of-a-kind on top, and so that way I'm ready for one of these. And usually if if I'm doing some tricks, I'll do a few regular tricks that keeps the deck in order first, and then I'll do a four-of-a-kind trick. It'll make it seem like I really have control over the deck. So you have four-of-a-kind on top, and what you can do is you can do that first false cut and false shuffle, keeping the 4 on top, and then you can go do a couple of cuts. You can thumb up 2, pull them out like so. Alright, showing that you found 2 of the cards. Make sure you keep track of where your kings are. You can then give the deck a few more cuts, thumb up 2 again, and you can pull them out again. So pull those out also, and that makes for a nice four-of-a-kind production. Not one that you would be for your grand finale, but a nice way to start out. So that's the trick for this week.